How's it going, everyone? Today we are checking out Led Zeppelin for the very first time on this channel. I've heard their music before. I've never sat down and listened to an EP or an album of theirs, just music from over the years. Maybe a friend showed me, I've heard it somewhere. But yes, I am a fan of them. I definitely want to check out more of their discovery because people say compare them to the Beatles and compare them as one of the greatest bands ever, so there must be a reason for that. But today I'm checking out a live version of their song Stairway to Heaven, which I have heard before, but I've never actually checked out the band live. So I do want to see how good they are live compared to their studio recordings. If you want me to react to an album of theirs or some of their studio EPs, singles, let me know, and definitely put some recommendations down below also. But yeah, 100% subscribe to the channel if you like this video. Give me some feedback in the comments. If you want to support the channel in any other way, I have a Patreon, and also if you want to request a song, I also have another link. You can do so. You can request any song, video, could be even an album, whatever you like. But anyways, let's get straight into this video. Beautiful.
There's a lady sure all that glitters is gold, and she's buying a stairway to heaven. And when she gets there, she knows if the stars are all closed, with a word she can get what she came for. And she's buying a stairway to heaven. There's a sign on the wall, but she wants to be sure, 'cause you know sometimes words have two meanings.
The funny thing is, I actually first heard of Led Zeppelin because I was in high school. I was a big fan of the band Greta Van Fleet. I was obsessed with them for like a few years. Still great. Still I love the band. I saw them live. Phenomenal band, but they were, especially on the earlier stuff, they were compared to the main singer was compared to Robert Plant a lot, or even the whole band was, like the style of music, the way he sung. And I believe Robert Plant even said he was jealous of his voice because the lead singer of Greta Van Fleet has a great vocal range. But obviously on their earlier music it was compared to Led Zeppelin. They were hated on it, like, oh, just a copy band, blah 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 blah. But I know for a fact Led Zeppelin has been such a big influence for many different artists from the 70s onwards, like to this day. They still get talked about, compared to one of the greats, as being one of the greats. I've definitely heard a lot of their hit songs. I need to dive into the music more. I've heard this song. It's been a while since I've heard this song, and yeah, it's been a few years. So especially when I was younger, you don't really pay attention to the lyrics as much as when you get older. You understand it more. But so far, I'm loving it. Great band. Robert Plant's voice is amazing. Guitarist, he's got two guitars there, or it could be a bass as well, but incredible.
In a tree by the brook, there's a strong bird who sings. Sometimes all of our thoughts are misgiven. Yes, indeed. There's a feeling I get when I look to the west, and my spirit is crying for leaving. In my thoughts I have seen rings of smoke through the trees, and the voices of those who stand looking. Baby, 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 oh. And it's whispered that soon, if we all call a tune, then the piper will lead us to reason, and a new day will dawn for those who stand long, and the forests will echo with laughter. Do you remember laughter? Priceless. Oh, baby, 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 don't make you under.
I wonder who influenced Led Zeppelin. I know a lot of people were influenced by them, but I'm trying to figure it out. Like, it's probably a lot of, obviously, bands from the 60s and below. Could be a lot of blues. I know they had that blues influence. But yeah, I'm just drawn into their music. It's incredible. His voice. I knew the guitar player's name, the main guitarist. I know he's massive. On the top of my head, I've forgotten, and I'm hating myself for it, but he's incredible. Let's go.
Priceless. Oh, baby, 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 don't make you under. She does. But I got some good news, people. If there's a bustle in your hedgerow, don't be alarmed now. It's just a spring clean for a May queen. Yes, there are troopers you can go by, but in the long run, there's still time to change the road you're on. Remember that. Oh, baby, wait a minute. Your head is humming out of Woko, in case you don't know. The piper's calling you to join him. Dear people, can you hear the wind blow? And did you know our stairway lies on the whispering wind?
I'm sorry I'm pausing. I know a lot of people are annoyed when I pause through solos, but I just have something to say. Okay, obviously, straight out, incredible guitar playing. I can't even comprehend how to do that. Two, I know every generation has it. There's always someone who's like, music these days sucks. Like, take me back to the 70s or whatever era it must be. But I'm curious if people back in the 70s were hating on this music. I'm guessing they were, and loving on 60s, 50s, 40s. But I'm kind of being like one of them people right now because, for one, I love old music. I'll be honest, most of my catalog I listen to is older music. I do want to listen to more newer music, but I just can't see any music like this. Like especially the people have amazing voices. There's people had great voices back then. People have great voices these days that haven't changed. They're as good as they were back in these days. But you don't really see a lot of bands playing like this anymore. You don't really see a lot of bands. Bands are dying out. It's a lot of solo artists and a lot of electric music, which is fine. I like both of it. But I would love to see more artists like learning the craft of guitars or whatever it may be, like actual instruments, not just playing off a computer. Obviously that takes skill as well, but I think the greatest thing about music is seeing it live, seeing an artist you love live. And as much as it's a different environment, seeing like a DJ live, it's you're there to dance, like you love the sounds. It takes a lot of work, but I'd love to see more music like this live, and I'd like to see artists of these days playing music like this, but not obviously sounding the same as Led Zeppelin, if that makes sense. The same with Greta Van Fleet. They got hated on because they were a great, talented band, but they didn't have their own sound. Like, I want to see someone who can play guitar like this or whatever instrument it may be, have great skill, but have their own sound and be as good. And I know there's so much talent these days, but if anyone knows of any artists with similar, not sounding, but can play a guitar really cool, and it's just sounds like such good music, great lyricism, great vocals, definitely recommend it because I want to listen to more new music also. I've been listening to a lot of older music, which I love, but at the end of the day, music is timeless. There's so much talent these days that needs to be seen. So definitely pop some recommendations down below. I've been going on a rant, but I just thought I just want to explain myself, but I'll go back.
And she's buying a stairway. to heaven.
So that was my reaction to Led Zeppelin performing Stairway to Heaven from 1975. I'd just like to add on the last bit when he was Robert Plant was saying Stairway to Heaven, you could hear people in the crowd as yelling it beforehand, which was pretty funny. You kind of forget that there's a crowd watching when you're listening to them perform, because you obviously can't. Sometimes you can hear them chanting in the background, but I couldn't this time. So I honestly forgot they were recording in front of a crowd. But great performance. I'm definitely needing to check out more of the stuff. As I said before, I've heard their studio recordings from basically I think the hits only. I haven't dove into their music, but yeah, definitely pop some recommendations down from them. As I said before, if you know any other artists like from this day and age, definitely pop them down below because I want to check out more music coming out these days. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys on the next one.